When you're getting ready for a job interview and they hit you with the classic questions, why should we hire you? Let's change how you think about these questions. When they're asked, why should we hire you? It might feel like they're going to give you a task stare, questioning if you are really up for the job. And your first instinct might be, I'm a quick learner, super hardworking, and if you hired me, I will be the great asset to the team. Please hire me. But hey, hold up. That's not what they are after, my friend. The interviewer isn't trying to grill you. They are looking for a good answer why I should pick you over the other candidate. They are hoping you can nail them with something solid so that they can take back to the team to explain that, hey, this is the right person I should be hiring. They want to root for you. Trust me, they want to root for you. And they don't want to keep interviewing more and more people. And it's so tiring. They want you to be the one. And the question is how you prove to them you are the one. So when you answer, the goal is to help them to see why you are the best fit. And I'm going to show you an example so that you can see how all this can come all together. Now let's start with the not to do. The biggest mistake I see in people when answering these questions would be by describing themselves in a very vague terms without any real example. Hey, we need examples. How many times have you heard someone say, I am very detail-oriented, I am motivated, I am very good candidate? Well, that's what I call it a generic answer. That is not who you are. It's like the store brand version of you. It's so generic. This is not going to impress anyone. Not everyone will be impressed by the way how you answer. So I once had someone tell me, you won't find anyone better than me. I learn quickly. Everyone loves working with me and I always succeed. Well, that might sound very confident. I agree. But actually it comes off to a certain extent vague, fake, cocky, and it doesn't give interviewer anything about you. Instead, you should be backing up your claims with a very specific examples. So instead of saying, I'm the fast learner, I talk about I'm a very competent guy and I can adapt very quickly to a new situation, how the experience make you perfect for this job is the right way for you to convince the interviewer. All right, now for the good stuff. There's 3-step formula to crush these questions. An example as answer to it would be, number 1, you should review the role. Remember the role, but not the job. So when they ask, why should we hire you? Not talking about yourself. Start by summarizing what you understand about the role. What are the challenges about the role and what you will be facing. This shows that you are focused on the business and the role that you have done for the homework, that you have geared up for the role. For example, you might ask, from what I understand, this role is all about streamlining process X and helping the clients to achieve with Y, with the biggest challenges being Z. Now, step 2, share your relevant experience and skills. Now, talk about your specific skill sets and experience that match with the challenges of the job. Well, this isn't a time to be generic. Get to the specific example. You could say something like this, guys. Based on those business goals, I bring experience X from the industry of Y, which will help me and the company to achieve the common goal of Z. That gives a few concrete examples how your experience match and lines up with the job. Step number 3, flip the question around for the final touch. Turn the question around and ask the interviewer if they see, are you fitting to the job, the scope, the role? This gives the conversation going naturally and gives the interviewer a chance to agree with you that you are the right fit or to bring up any concerns right then and then so you can address them on the spot. You will know immediately if you nail your answer, and if not, you can clarify and expand where it's being needed. So the example I'm going to illustrate to you goes this way. As I understand it, this creative project manager involves juggling 10 to 15 projects at any point of time, with a focus on balancing a customer expectation and meeting the creative deadlines, especially when we approach the end of the fiscal year when the client requests start piling up. I've developed strong organization skills during my time in agency A, and where I revamped our entire projects management system to be more automated and transparent, saving us 5 hours of client management time every single week. At agency B, as account manager, I learned about how to prioritize the client needs without putting unrealistic pressure on our creative teams. I believe my experience with the tight lines and the demanding clients make me a great fit for this role. And I would be excited to bring my skills to your team to help to streamline the processes and improve our client relations. Well, does that align? Does that show you how you can contribute to this role? That's it! Stick to the formula and you will leave your interviewer with a clear picture of why you are the best candidate for the job.